Hey guys, Civil Lord here, back and with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Scareglow. So without further ado, let's get into it. And on today's edition of Dead Last Reviews, all jokes aside, as I said before, today we're taking a look at Scareglow. Woo, it's a spooky ghost. He is, of course, part of the Masters of the Universe Origins line, brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel. Not so fine folks if you're still waiting on your gosh darn pre-orders from BBTS. Wave 5, I'm looking at you. Well, Wave 5/6/Clamp Champ. Oh boy. But at least we got Scareglow, right? It's a start. So, I'm just gonna get right into it here. Comes with the same mini comic as the other figures from the Wave. On the back, you can see Wave 2. At least I hope this is the same mini comic from Wave 2. But if not, I don't care. Because we're talking about Scareglow. Screw paper and whatnot. So, for those of you, this figure's got me flustered, who remember way back in, I think, February, a local friend who shall not be named for privacy reasons got me the rest of this wave, of course being Trapjaw, Many-Faces, and Orko. But alas, this area was one Scareglow short of having another full set, so I did not get one at that time. But I got him now. I pre-ordered him off of BBTS, and he just showed up today as of the time I'm recording this. This will be uploaded on Saturday. Thursday is the day I'm recording this, so those of you wondering, you probably don't care, but oh well. Finally got mine. That's what's important. I got mine, and it's fantastic. So, getting right into it, you can clearly see that he is glow in the dark, and I will edit in a clip at the end of the video showing off his glow in the dark features, because it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be quite as strong as the old one, because the old one was freaking strong. And unfortunately, I do not have my old one for comparison because I put it in the storage because this thing took too dang long to show up at my house. So, on that, I guess. But, looking at Scareglow, he of course comes with the Scythe of Doom, which is really just a halberd, for those of you not up on your weapons. So that is that, and if you wanted to, you could give this to the vintage one. I mean, this costs $15. The original weapon costs like $40, so you do the math. But taking his head off here, I will say my only gripe with this figure is the cape. I don't mind that it's plastic, but I do fear that this little chain link thing is not going to stand the test of time. I'll be quite frank. It does not feel that strong. And if you try to put this on the figure without popping the head, you're going to tear that. Now, granted, I know a good way to fix this with some twisty ties and thumbtack. Probably do. But you shouldn't have to do that. I would have preferred if this was a cloth cape, because then I would have bought a second one to get the cape and the staff for my vintage Scareglow. So, whatever, I suppose. So much for that. Thanks a lot, Mattel. That was never the point of this figure to begin with, but it would have been nice. So, this guy looks awesome. He's a skeleton. That's basically it. It would have been cool to see him paint the back, but that's not how the vintage figure was, so they didn't have to. But it would be cool to see him paint the back. I wonder if the Classics one was painted on the back with the spinal cord and whatnot. Be interesting to see that. But articulation on this guy, it's the same MOTU Origins stuff. It's got a tilt and swivel in the head. It's double ball peg, so you can get all kind of range out of that. Like I said, he could tilt, swivel, up and down a little bit. Not too shabby. Shoulders go in and out, forward and back. Kind of squeaky. Not so much on this side, just on this side. That's interesting. Let's see if I can... That's kind of gone now. But hinge and swivel works fine. Same with the elbow. He's got a hinge and swivel down there. I had to heat up both elbows on mine. I've heated up like 8 elbows on these figures so far. I'm not opposed to doing it. I actually like the warmth on my hands. It feels nice. But yeah, it's getting a little bit hectic. It's like every other figure I buy, I have to do that. But again, if I can fix it, it's not that big a deal. Waist swivel. Nice tight. Very squeaky on that too. But I don't think that's an issue. Hips. Kick in and out, forward and back. Not too bad. Best hip joints in the business right there. Not a ton of range, probably due to how thick the thighs are, but that's not that big a deal. It's got a single hinge at the knee. It's got a swivel at the knee, swivel at the boot. This boot's a little bit off kilter, but not too bad. Not as bad as a Hordax was. But he's got a swivel at the boot as well as a hinge at the foot with a rocker. Peg holes at the bottom of the feet, but you don't really need those. For a stand, I wouldn't say. I've been able to get most of these to stand up pretty good without all that. So putting his cape back on. Again, I gotta pop the head off to do that because I do not trust that little band across his neck there. It's a little too skinny for my taste. It probably wouldn't hurt having an extra one of these in case that does happen. The way they package him is even worse. They package him with the cape stuck in the cellophane, the plastic. So that just makes it even harder to get him out without wrecking that cape. So either give us a cloth cape or don't do that, I guess is the moral of the story. But standing him up, he looks incredible. This is my favorite figure in this line, despite the issue I have with the cape. I wonder if the Classics one was any better. But comparing him to a couple other Origins figures, we got Trapjaw. Probably another one of my favorites. I don't think anyone hates Trapjaw. If you do, you probably suck. Let's see. Trapjaw and then good old Manyfaces. I actually like this figure. Some people don't, but I do. I think he's cool. Tilt the camera up a bit. Sorry if I messed up the mic for a second there, but there you go. There he is next to Manyfaces and Trapjaw. Looking awesome. Getting them out of here. I do have... Where is he? My MOTU... Masters of the WWE Eternia figures hanging out. So it makes sense to compare him to the counterpart from that line. There is the Undertaker, who is awesome. I gotta have my dad tweak that boot a little bit, but... And for those of you who think I'm crazy for doing that, I've seen the Foosh do that during a video, so I don't want to hear it. Old Robo. So, also, here he is with Kane, because this figure's just awesome. He deserves to be here. And I like doing comparisons in groups of 2, if you haven't noticed. But putting Undertaker's little staff back in his... loop-de-loop on his back. Still kind of funny that that's a Classics Triclops armor he's got. Let's put those over here. Still say Kane and Undertaker are probably my favorites from that whole entire line, but don't quote me on that. Triple H is pretty sweet too. And last but certainly not least, we got our 2 regulars. Yeah, you've heard it a million times, but Brother Mandibulus is drunk, apparently. I didn't think that was scientifically possible, but I guess it is. But there he is with Brother Mandibulus and Spawn, who are, of course, going to be way taller. So, yeah. Of course, I'm going to recommend this guy. It's freaking Scareglow, man. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. My only gripe is that little chain on the cape there, but if you don't screw with that too much, you should be fine. I personally pretty much just do these videos take the picture for the URL, and then I put them on a shelf. Granted, I did that with Bride of Frankenstein too, and look what happened to that bitch. Her gauze fell off. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens about 2 minutes after I turn the camera off. Hopefully he'll make it in time for the overview without having to tweak that cape there. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Stay tuned. I got Ram Man from this line, also the same day I'm recording this. He is the first deluxe figure I got my hands on, and he is pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. And then I also got the Revelation Skeletor, and if you're sick of me shitting on that line, well, that figure is going to probably please some of you who watch my videos. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next week. Tomorrow I'm going to upload the overview. As told you, this figure has me flustered. It's been so long, and I finally have it. But tomorrow I'm going to upload the overview of this wave. I know it's a bit late to do that, but I don't care. So, as always, wait a minute. No. If you haven't already, I'm going to get the outro right one of these days. Hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions for live unboxing videos of all kinds of stuff, except for this guy. I did not do that this time around. I wanted to, but I decided screw that. And of course, for all kinds of other toy and action figure posts and whatnots. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this guy, if you like it or don't like it. Jones and Ford are going to pass on it. I don't see anyone passing on this guy. It's a freaking glow-in-the-dark skeleton. But as always, keep the comments civil because the world sucks enough as it is. And before I sign off, here he is in all of his glow-in-the-dark spookiness and glory. Woo! And as promised, before I let you guys go, I killed the lights. We're going to see how well Scareglow, well, glows. So let's see. I'm going to shine the light of God down upon him. Side note, looking forward to seeing him in the upcoming Revelation series. I guess in the comic book that my good buddy T-Biz, shout out to T-Biz, took a look at on his channel. He's kind of like a Satan or devil type character, making deals with people, very much like Satan would, which is kind of dark, even for MOTU, not gonna lie. I always thought that was Damar's job, or Damar, I forget his name. It's just letting this light kind of hit him enough to where I can pull it away. And he is glowing. Look at that. His hand is, anyways. Let's try his face. Gotta get the main part to glow. I was better at this when I got the Undertaker. Or even the vintage Scareglow. I got him to glow pretty good. Although I think my iPhone camera picks this stuff up a little better. It's not like the Dr. Fate I looked at yesterday where he's just got the light built into him. Makes things all the more convenient. Looks great on film. Alright. Kill it. There we go. There we go. There he is, all lit up. Looking evil. Gotta say, it's not the best. I may need to hit it a little more. But you'll probably be able to see it a bit better on the URL. And he does glow a really nice kind of green. I'm curious if we'll get a variant that will glow a little bit more blue, like the Undertaker does. But that's neither here nor there. Looks pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Favorite figure in the line, despite that little neck chain thing that just feels all kinds of fragile. But luckily, this guy's gonna go on a shelf, and hopefully that won't be an issue. But with that being said, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys later.